Hi boys and girls, today we're going to talk about using data from a table or a chart to answer questions. So first we're going to look at this chart over here, Silly Sports Day. And in this chart we have the times of when each event or each activity will happen. So we have the egg on a spoon, ball bounce, hopping race, book balance, lunch, cartwheels, and tiptoe race. And then on this side, it shows us the time of when each of those events or activities start. So let's look at number 1. What time does the ball bounce begin? So in order to do that, I'm going to look down at my activities, find where it says ball bounce. Okay, so right here it says ball bounce. And then I'm going to look over at the time, and then this is when it would start. So it would start at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Okay. Number 2, it says what begins at 11 o'clock. So for this one, instead of looking at the activities first, I'm going to look at my time and see where I can find 11 o'clock. So I come down here at 11 o'clock. What starts? The book balance. So on the line, I'm going to write book balance. Okay, that's what starts at 11 o'clock. Number 3, we need to find out, look at the clock to see what time is shown here, okay, and then write down what event is shown on the clock. Okay, so let's look at the clock first. So I'm going to look at the shorter hand first. This is my hour hand, and it's between the 12 and the 1. It's not quite on the 1, but it's past 12, so it's 12 something. So we know it's the hour is 12. Let's see how many minutes. Let's count by 5s because I see my minute hands on the 6. So I'll start here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So it is 12:30 or half past 12. Okay, so I'm going to look for 12:30 on my time slot here. Here's 12:30. And what's happening? It's the cartwheels. Okay, all right. So now we're going to look at the next chart, and that's the weight of 5 dogs. We have Buddy, Fido, Socks, Tip, and Vinny. Okay, so for number 4, how much does Buddy weigh? So I'm going to find Buddy's name. Up, he's the first one. I'm going to look across right next to it to see how much he weighs. And he weighs 70 pounds. Okay. Good. Okay. So now which dog weighs 60 pounds? This time I'm going to look over in my weight section of my chart to see if I can find 60 pounds. So I'm going to look down my chart. Oh, here's 60 pounds. And who weighs 60 pounds? Tip. Okay. And number 6, it says which dog weighs more than 40 pounds but less than 50. So in order to do that, we're going to go down and look at each of the dogs. And if it matches it, we're going to put a check. If it doesn't match, we'll cross it off. So let's look at Buddy. So he weighs more than 40 pounds, but does he weigh less than 50? Nope, so it's definitely not Buddy. Now let's look at Fido. Does he weigh more than 40 pounds? Yes. And does he weigh less than 50? Yes. So far, yes to Fido, but let's make sure. Then there's Socks. Socks, does he weigh more than 40? No, he only weighs 35. So right off the bat, you can cross that one off. And then Tip. He weighs more than 40, yes, but less than 50? No. He weighs more than 50. And the last one, Vinny, does he weigh more than 40? No, he's only 15 pounds. He must be a tiny dog. Okay, so our answer would be Fido. Okay, now I'm going to just show you the next page. If you would like, you can email your teacher your answers, but you're going to do the same thing for numbers 7, 8, and 9. You're going to use the table, okay, to help answer these questions for 7, 8, and 9. And then number 10, you're going to pick 3 events to make a schedule for yourself. So you can make up your own events and write them on the lines here in an organized manner. Okay, and you can ask your parents questions, or you could even ask me a question, or your Mrs. Bruno, and we can answer that for you. So you can email your teachers if you would like to do so. I hope everything's going well. Practice your math facts, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.